Okay, quick little video of my CW80 mod thing that I'm doing. Basically, power goes in from the outlet. It goes to CW80 shell. This is only the transformer. This is just goes out there, and then it outputs my 18 volts AC. So my 18 volts AC goes to the board that was normally in there. This side is kind of all of the outputs and inputs for the main track, and then this is all the controls. So I have these three are for the potentiometer, these two are for the LED, and these four are for the switches. And I'm only using two of the switches, but this I don't know, because I'm having this backwards, so I don't know. I may need this bell wire, because sometimes if you flip it, you may need to use that. So I have all four hooked up, but the yellow one is not being used right now. Potentiometer, this is the 1033 controller. I have it just as the board right now, but this is the potentiometer. This is the switch. So I have I've added an extra contact right here, because the original contacts were right here and here, and so I took a screw, little bolt, there's the other end of the bolt, I ground down the head, and then it matched the old contact. So I have contact for this switch and then contact for that switch. So that's the old, and so this is the potentiometer. This is the new potentiometer, and I've added now this is a kind of a Saturn type where it's got two bumps. It's a circle with two bumps, like this side, and I've added a chunk of, I cut off the old knob, and I added an adapter to go inside there. So that just snaps on like that, and so it's now it works. But I have it all hooked up. I got this is my controls. This is for my thing. I got a motor right here. This is a postwar motor, and I have a bulb right here that kind of gives you an idea of what's going on here. And then right here I have a multimeter set to AC to kind of give you an idea of what's going on here. Alright, so the way I have this set up is this potentiometer will go all the way over to here and then all the way the other way, but the CW80 only uses a part of that to give you the power. So I'm going to put this to where I have it kind of set, and so it ends up being, you can see it jump from about, so full off, most of this swipe is 1 volt, and then once I hit kind of my middle range, once I hit about 1.5, I'm going to call 1.5 my off state. So there's 1.5, and once I get a little higher than that, then the bulb starts kicking in, and then the motor starts kicking in. So that's at about half throttle, and then once you see about 7 volts is about half throttle, and then it really picks up once you get up to about right here. So that's full blast right now at 15. I can go hair over, gets it up to about 16.8, but I don't think I'm ever going to go that fast. So you can hear a change in pitch. So 15.5 is going to be my max, and then it slows down. So that should be plenty of range. And so I have kind of a mid-range. But everything works. You can see how everything, and then you'll have this, and then I have my direction control. So it completely shuts it off, and then it brings it back up slowly over about 2 seconds. And this is missing an E unit, so it's going straight to voltage, so it's not clicking through the gears, but it gives you an idea of what the voltage is looking like. So it's off. The bulb really shows what's going on. So I got it there. There's direction. Comes back on, and then I don't have any DC bells connected, but you can see a bump in brightness when I hit the bell button, or the horn button. It's kind of slight. It kind of flickers a little bit, and the motor kicks up a notch. But I think that's going to work. I don't have. I can test it once it's all kind of put together. But so far, everything's working. But yeah, I have heat sink. This is still room temperature, so it's just heating up. And only one of these. One of these is for main control, and the other one is for the auxiliary port. But so far, everything works pretty good. Everything is going to be mounted like this. So I have a block here, and I have all my labels right here. And then everything's semi-color coded. So potentiometer, LED, and then these are the buttons. And then you have input, and then output. You have your main ground, and then your track, and then fixed. But there you go. It looks like everything works. Thanks for watching.